Mic working? Can you hear me? Hi. I can see that everybody is having a great time. I've been sitting here for the last 1 hour, and I've been having a great time myself. I have mixed emotions at the moment. Different emotions from Seema's session, totally different emotions from Amruta's session, and absolutely different emotions from the panel we just had. I feel that there are so many real struggles happening in everyone's lives. Jobs, getting back to work, trying to find the correct work-life balance. I feel that, like you rightly pointed out, fathers are going through that as well. And I'm really glad that finally they are going through that also. Equal parenting is actually becoming a real thing in a lot of places. But yeah, a lot of times we see mothers going through the struggle that they go through. And I feel when we already have so many of these real struggles that we are battling on a daily basis, why do we still have personal struggles, internal struggles that can be totally avoided? We go through those struggles as well. What I'm trying to say is we create problems in our heads and we feel miserable about them. So I've been going through some pretty difficult days myself for the past few weeks, some health concerns. I don't know how many of you know I battled breast cancer last year. And there have been a lot of things, which have happened in my life post the illness, and some of the other side effect of something or the other crops up sometime or the other. And today is not a good day for me. Uh, Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not prepared. I don't know what to talk about. I've been asked to talk about body image, so let's start there. Talking about uh, problems that we create in our heads, problems which are not real. And I want to make this a little interactive. So, can I ask? Can I ask you, how many of you today felt that you look good? That's amazing. Can I ask you? You raised your hand. I think behind you, she raised her hand. Can you tell me one thing about yourself that you feel is amazing? You really like it.
Odd.
Are you trying to say not trying to grab attention?
Not trying to grab, of course, I like
Unnecessary attention.
unnecessary attention, yes. But at the
Okay.
same time, trying to be like, I would receive compliments every day, but they don't know the amount of struggle I went through on that wardrobe to come like this prepared today. I'm up from 5 a.m. because I want to dress up like this.
Amazing. You look amazing, by the way. And talking about compliments, how many of you like getting compliments? That's not such a good thing, actually. So, my daughter's calling me. I feel that as parents, okay, now most of us are parents here. All of us are parents, I think, right? How many of you have told your children at some point or the other, अरे ये मत पहनो सब मजाक उड़ाएंगे, अरे ये मत पहनो अच्छा नहीं लगा सब हंसेंगे, या ये मत करो, what will people say, what will they think of you, खाना नहीं finish करोगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे? How many of you have said something like that to your children at some point or the other? So have I. Yes. What we do when we say that to our children, and what has happened to us when our parents said that to us, is that constant need for validation. Somewhere, without even saying it, we sort of enforce this thing on our children, and that was enforced upon us. It's not our fault, actually, nobody's fault, so to speak, that you need validation. वो इंस्टाग्राम पे रील देखिए आपने, चार लोग क्या कहेंगे, वर्कआउट ऐसा करो कि 4 लोग कहें स्टेरॉइड्स खाता है. ये 4 लोग कौन है आप? Like, who are these 4 people who we are trying to please, who we are trying to look good for? You said that you feel confident, and that's what makes you beautiful. So I want to come back to that point and say, body image is not about how you look when you wear that dress and look at yourself in the mirror, or when 4 log give you a compliment. Body image is about how you feel in your skin when you wake up in the morning. Because you don't know, you might wake up with cancer one fine day like I did. And I think I look pretty good. so to speak. When I look at the mirror, I'm proud of the way I look. I'm a mom of two. I'm 43 years old, and but I had two healthy pregnancies. I breastfed both my babies. I'm heavily into fitness. Or if any of you follow me, you said you follow me. I I weight train and I take care of myself. I eat healthy, blah blah blah. But I got breast cancer for no reason, so to speak. So what did I learn from this? One very important thing that I learned is that no matter how much you're trying to please people, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You know, after my breast cancer journey, when I went back to the gym, I must have gone back, I think about a month later of my surgery. I'm a little more into than most people, so I should have not gone back probably after a month. Maybe I should have given it a 3-month rest. But when I went back to the gym, this one lady who was always complimenting me on my form and on what I was doing and, you know, how I was working out and all, she walks up to me and she says, "Arey, aap bahut kamzor ho gaye." And I looked up at her and I said, "हाँ मुझे कैंसर था." She said, "हाँ मुझे पता है कैंसर से वेट लॉस होता है क्या?" I said, "हाँ ट्राई करो कभी आप." So I'm saying this woman who's giving me compliments is, what is she actually feeling about me? So who am I trying to please by looking the way I am looking? I'm only trying to please myself. I'm only trying to every day struggle and be healthier than yesterday. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, the only question that I asked my surgeon was that, "I know you're going to save my life. I know this is early stage, but please tell me what my life, what my quality of life is going to be post the cancer. Am I going to be doing the things that I love? Is my body going to support me to do the things that I love? Will I be able to do a pull-up? Will I be able to do a push-up?" And he said, slowly but surely, yeah, there should not be any reason why you cannot. But I'm saying that is what I have struggled to do. And that is what I'm continuing to struggle with every single day. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. And to share another anecdote with you, when I was diagnosed, how many of you have ever got your eyelashes done? These long false eyelashes. Nobody? Somebody? So do you know about it? This is an amazing thing, okay? It's called false lashes. They just stick the lashes to your natural eyelashes and you look beautiful naturally. Unnaturally. Naturally. Unnaturally natural. So I had got my eyelashes done at that time, and you know, in a very desperate attempt to look pretty. To whom? Probably in a very desperate attempt to look like an Instagram filter. Because, come on, what's beautiful nowadays? Beautiful is the Instagram filter that's trending. Big lips and big eyelashes and big cheeks and all of those things, you know. So when people like you and me watch Instagram models looking so pretty, we forget that dude, there's a filter. She doesn't look like that. She looks like me. She looks like you. So now when I go back to my hospital reels and stories that I did at that time, I look so pretty. But now I have realized that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how long your lashes are and how pretty you look if your body doesn't support who you are. And also, body positivity doesn't only mean being comfortable in your own skin. It doesn't only mean that you accept yourself the way you are. Don't ignore the signs that your body is giving you, the signs which are pointing towards bad health. If you have signs which you can see that, oh, I'm not being able to match the pace with my kids, I'm panting too much, or I'm not being able to keep up with my daily chores. I get too tired at the end of the day. I'm not getting good sleep. These are signs that your body is giving you that something needs to be done. Oh, time's up. Time's up. So basically, just embrace yourself, but don't ignore the signs before the time's up. Any questions?
Hi, Jan. Firstly, thank you so much for this talk. And I just wanted to ask a very simple thing. I know, being a mom to Arisa, I just wanted to ask you, as a woman of substance today, you're making reels, you're a content creator, you connect with audiences on various topics. I wanted to know through that, how do you deal with trolls and how do you plan on advising Arisa to deal such things in future in case she makes up to you?
Do I deal with trolls? I don't. Because that's what they don't deserve my attention. I feel that somebody who's sitting and trolling me for I've been trolled for cancer. I mean, what more can you say? I feel that somebody who's trolling me for whatever reason is a person who doesn't have a face, who doesn't have a name, right? He's hiding. He's hiding behind what? He's hiding behind some insecurity. Maybe he's livid. Maybe he's resentful. And I've noticed that whenever somebody's trying to troll me and I go and check their profile, they have 0 posts, they have a private profile, and they are following like 1,000 people. So what is their agenda in life? What is their purpose in life? They want to pin marna bolte hai na. Ugly karna. That's what they want to do to somebody, and you don't want to get involved with people like that because that's negativity. What I do is I say a prayer and I move on. And I also feel that being a social media personality, it's the first lesson that you learn in life and on social media. You cannot please everybody. So there will be people who will not agree with you. There will be people who will say bad things about you. But there will be people who will agree with you and say good things about you. You concentrate on them and you concentrate on yourself. And if you feel somebody is saying something, some criticism which is valid, and you feel that, yeah, this makes sense, you make amends and you try to be a better person.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Chhavi. My name is Nancy, and I spoke to you in 2020. You were a guest on my podcast, and now it's been 3 years. And when we spoke that time, you were healthy. Now you have been through a significant disease. So, what change do you see in your mindset in terms of body image? Like we are talking about body image today. So, after getting that disease, you feel that your mindset regarding your body image or life in general has changed.
I think I respect my body far too much because what I've endured and what my body has helped me endure, it has only made me respect my body far too much. In fact, sometimes I get trolled for that too because I love my breasts like I've never loved them before because I think they're warriors. And talking about what the change that has come about in my life, I feel the biggest change is that I have finally started prioritizing happiness over everything else because I was somebody who was always a workaholic, trying to meet deadlines, and I was always somebody who would say that, "Acha, Friday ko khatam karna hai, Wednesday ko hi khatam karna hai. You know, let's do it fast so that we have 2 days free." But I've never had those 2 days free because you finish something and there are 10 other things which are piling up for you. So I've stopped doing that. I feel Monday ko karna hai, Tuesday ko karenge. No problem. No, nothing is happening. Nobody is going anywhere, and nobody's world is coming crashing down. If this video is not edited today, it can be edited tomorrow. So I think that's a very big change because it gives me a lot of peace of mind. And again, coming back to body, the goals that I have with my body have changed. Initially, they were only goals of having biceps and abs. Now there are goals of me being able to push my body to do things like a push-up and a pull-up, basically calisthenics, so that I can increase my strength and stamina. What did we talk about on our podcast?
We talked about the day, like how do you get through every day? And you just said that you have stopped doing it.
Sorry.
Okay, that's a wonderful shift actually, because we should keep changing as we grow, as we learn new things.
Absolutely.
I'm a huge fan of yours. Like,
Thank you.
I've watched all your videos and especially your cancer journey. And honestly, did you have fear? Like, how did you deal with those? Like, the moment you got the news that you had that cancer? Because cancer for me, I'm really scared of it. Honestly, being educated also, being aware that there is a lot of treatment, even though the word cancer means for me like a huge thing.
I get it. I think you're not the only one. Most people react like that to cancer, the C word. But when I heard it, when I got the news, I think I am somebody who's built in a way that I will panic at the smallest of problems. If my daughter falls down, I will, all hell will break loose. But if there's a big problem at hand, I always like to take a step back, look at it, analyze the problem, and find a solution. And if there is no solution, then anyway there is no point in panicking because there's nothing you can do. You can only make your last days happy. I genuinely think like that. So when I heard the news of my cancer, and my doctor said, Chhavi, come and meet me. I said, what happened? Do I have cancer? He said, don't worry about it. Just come. Just come, we'll discuss it. I said, no, but do I have cancer? He didn't say the C word on the call. He said, just come. It's a small thing. We'll take it out. You'll be fine. Just come. I said, oh, so I have cancer. He said, yeah. I said, okay, tomorrow I have a very long meeting. It's a narration meeting. I don't have time. I will get back in touch with you and take an appointment. That was my first response. I came back home. I opened a bottle of beer. I sat down with my husband. I said, sit. My biopsy report has come and it's not good. And then I made a lot of calls. I, spoke to different doctors, different people who had first-hand experience with breast cancer. I got all my facts in place because up until then, I only knew that breast cancer is a cancer which happens in the breast. That's it, period. What kind of cancer? What kind of treatment? How many different kinds of cancers are there? What are the treatment options? What is the quality of life after that? What are the surgery options? What is chemotherapy? What is radiotherapy? I found everything. Then I went to my doctor and I asked him 1,000 questions, got my facts straight, and once I knew that, okay, I'm in good hands. See, there are certain situations in life where you have to make a choice, where you have to make a hard choice. I would say even to make a choice like, okay, I have this XYZ job, I'm getting this offer. Okay, it's a new company but better pay. Should I leave the reputed company with lesser pay or should I join the new company with better? What is it? It's a life decision, I feel. But when it comes to cancer, you don't have to make a choice. The experts are doing it for you. The surgeons, the doctors who treated hundreds and hundreds of people are making that choice for you. You're in good hands. There's really no reason to panic. But I also, thank you for your question. At this point, I think I would really like to tell all the women, हमको लगता है that मुझे नहीं होगा, ये तो किसी और को होता है, मुझे नहीं होता है. Please don't think like that. Just get yourself tested on a regular basis because early detection is everything. If you're detected early, you can actually be like fit and fine, like how I am with minor side effects.
Hi Chhavi, I've seen you on screen and you look absolutely beautiful in person. So my question is like we here are mostly like from some of the career paths, like not into entertainment industry or fashion or whatever. So now like since you're from this background, I would like to ask you, that I'm from IT and I quit my job. Now I'm looking after my 2.5-year-old kid and I want to do something. But all the time the feeling of insecurity and discomfort and feeling, you just said about it, like, चार लोग क्या सोचेंगे, right? So how to overcome that fear, like being getting judged? I know it's easy to say that we ignore them and all of that. So what is your take? I mean, some words from your side.
I would just like to tell you that when you become a mother, you're a mother later. First, you're an individual. So don't drop your individuality just because you're a mother now. Because if you're not happy in your own skin with what you do, if you're not proud of yourself, you'll never be able to be a good mother. What are the values that you're giving to your child? You should let your child understand that a woman and a man both are equal. Both need to work. We both go out and work. And this is the time that you have to be alone with help or foster care or whatever. That's something you do. And about judgments. Potato's gonna potato, haters gonna hate, talkers gonna talk, so just ignore it. You cannot please everybody. There'll be 4 log who will say, wow, look at her, even after pregnancy, even after maternity, she's doing so well for herself. But then there'll be 4 log who will say, arey, dekho, bachche ko ghar pe chhodi. Huh.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't worry about them. Just do what your heart says is right.
Thank you.
Is that it? That's it. That's it. No other questions? Okay, fine.
Good to see you. I watch you on my screen pretty much every day. My name is Kavita. Now you were talking about your cancer journey. I had seen one of your videos. You also mentioned you had spoken about a pharma company in Mumbai, which does an early detection. Which goes through like it can detect something that been there or
A genome test.
something like that. So I would want you to probably talk about that because I think it's a good information to share.
So there are these tests available, which are genome tests. They'll test your genetics, and there's something called the BRCA gene. If you have it, then your daughters or your family could have cancer. But I just want to say that I did that test myself, and whatever bimaris I was told I was going to have at 30, 35, I didn't have any of those, and I don't have the BRCA gene. So technically, I shouldn't have cancer. So I don't know. These tests are there. They are just a good, maybe a conjecture for you to know that you need to change your lifestyle. It's a good test to do for lifestyle-related diseases, but I don't know how accurate they are in terms of genetics.
So you're saying you did the test before you encountered cancer?
No, I did it after cancer.
After that?
Yeah.
Ah,
And yet the test said that I will not get cancer.
oh, okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Stand up, please.
Back side. I'm already standing. Yeah, ma'am, myself Shruti. And even my mom is a cancer patient. She was operated 5 years back, and she's very breast cancer. And now she's very much happy hearing your speeches, and she has got a lot of courage, and she has got now very full of hope that she has to live in this world because she's a full one and only moral support for me and my babies. So she just wanted to express her thoughts to you because the speech was very much expressive. She was very much overwhelmed. So I just wanted to say on her behalf. She couldn't speak fluently, so because of her, I just wanted to say happy and as well thanks a lot because your speeches was wonderful.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm very happy to meet you, and I'm really happy to meet a fellow survivor.
She was scared all these years. How are we going to step into this? So this is a moral support, your speeches.
Thank you so much. In fact, today I was having a conversation with my husband about the pill, the tamoxifen that I'm on for 10 years. I don't know if you got ER/PR positive cancer, what kind of cancer you had.
It's a
But there's
breast
this pill. There's a pill called tamoxifen, which you're supposed to have for 10 years post breast cancer, which is supposed to stop a recurrence. That pill is giving me massive side effects, and I'm not happy with my quality of life thanks to that pill. So I was discussing with him that even though I did the gene test and I don't have the cancer gene, I still got cancer. What is to say that I'll keep having tamoxifen and still not get cancer? I'm gonna stop it and take my chances with it and live my life happily till I can. But thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, Chhavi. Watchers, you all watch your videos, and I think it brings a lot of joy to us because you can relate to that content. So, can you share more? From where do you get these thoughts? Is it we so much relate to it, especially the maid issues. It's like हमारे घर में same scene हो रहा है, so it is so relatable, and it just makes up a day smiling on those videos.
Thank
How do
you.
you come up with those?
But I think these maid ideas all come because I'm a mother. Because after being a mother, I've hired so many nannies who have all qualities of baby. And so baby is a maid who has the combined qualities of all these nannies that I've hired in the past. And I also have a help at home called Rakesh. He's pretty popular in my community, but I get a lot of ideas from him too. Thank you so much for watching.